This is what an iPhone mic sounds like. And this is what a DJI Mic Mini sounds like. You really don't need to be an audio expert to notice there's a massive difference between this and the iPhone mic. And that's why first impressions matter so much when you're a content creator. If you're watching this video, I'm going to assume one of two things. You could be a fan of the channel. If not, it's a perfect time to subscribe now. Or option two, which is definitely the most likely option. You want to see if a mic like this is worth it and how it can help level up your content game. Remember back to the start of the video when I asked if you could tell the difference between the iPhone mic and the Mic Mini? You definitely could. Because when you're watching a video, subtle things like the audio quality can make a massive difference to a viewer. That's why I genuinely believe investing in your audio setup is super important as a creator, and the budget price of this might surprise you. So without further ado, let's get straight into the unboxing. Okay, so getting straight into the unboxing. Honestly, first impressions, it reminds me of an AirPods Pro case. Literally feels the exact same. It's even got a made for iPhone here. As you can see, this is a bit bigger, but basically it's like almost the same thing. It even has similar tags on the bottom. Obviously, I've taken the seal off of the AirPods case as I've already used them. This basically feels just like an Apple product. Inside, pretty basic. We've got, it's like a pouch, maybe a carrying pouch. Comes in a small carrying pouch. This is actually super nice. I didn't even know it came with this, but this is really good if you're a creator that travels a lot, you need to take it somewhere. I don't know if it's waterproof. It feels pretty water resistant. I don't know, don't quote me on that. So just opening it up, inside more plastic casing, we have a charging cable, some wind mufflers for if you're outside. I think these really help with just keeping the audio clean when you're in windy or bad weather situations. Here is the receiver. I think this is the receiver. I think you put this onto the receiver and then you can connect it to your phone and use it as the mic, I think. And then the last thing in here is the mic, and first impressions, this is absolutely tiny, as you can see. And that is all that's in the case. Actually a really good case. It's got all the compartments perfectly sized for everything that comes with it, so perfect to travel with. And then, of course, the mini mic itself, taking this out, and here it is. I think my logo is actually a bit scuffed. I don't know if it picks that up. You see that? It's like a bit scratched. It doesn't really bother me. Just as you can see, it is a bit scratched. Something to note. On the back, I think this is a magnet, so you can magnet it, put this to one side of your t-shirt, this to the other side, clip it together. Pretty self-explanatory. And then also a clip for the top of your shirt. But yeah, pretty basic, not much on it, pretty simple, but super minimalist and probably really hard to see on most outfits. So next thing I'm going to be doing is showing you how to connect it to your phone, and this is a super simple process. I imagine if you're a new creator, this is mainly what you're going to be using it for, connect it to your phone and recording off your phone. I have an iPhone, but this should be the exact same with Androids. So you get the receiver and then you get this USB-C connector which comes in the pack. If your phone is not USB-C, you can obviously just get an adapter and connect it to this here. But then at the bottom, there's some pins, as you can see. All you do is take this and slide it in. You should hear, and then it's a click and it's in like that. And all you do is get this and plug it straight into your phone. Make sure you push it until you hear a click, but then this is plugged in, and that is all you need to do from the receiver side. And then you take the mic, and what you do is you hold the power button on both of them for 2 seconds. The lights should turn on. As you can see, both lights turn on 2 seconds, and then you let go. Once you've let go, on here, as you can see, the one has turned on, and this is a solid. It is not flashing. So this actually has room for 2 mics, so you can connect 2 simultaneously, which is cool. And that is how you link it to your phone. Also, quickly to mention, there is this rotary dial on here, clicks in place, as you can see. All this does is pretty simple. You probably know it just adjusts the gain of the receiver. So obviously if you want to increase the volume, you just put it to the plus side. Also to decrease the volume, you just do it to the other side like that. Pretty simple. And now I'm going to do a quick sound test. So this is my iPhone mic, and it doesn't sound that bad at all, but when I get further away, the quality gets a lot worse, as obviously it's harder to pick up my voice. But just, this is my iPhone mic, so take note of this. And now I'm going to switch to the DJI Mic Mini so you can see the difference. And now this is the mic on the DJI Mic Mini. with the windshield on it, this is what it sounds like. So yeah, this is a mic test. You can see a direct comparison. If you want to skip back and listen to how the iPhone sounded, I have a 16 Pro Max, so it is a very good iPhone. It's relatively new. The 17 only just came out, but this is what the Mic Mini sounds like as I'm holding it. But now I'm going to clip it to my shirt and show you how it sounds when it's clipped, which is probably the main way many people will be using it. Okay, so now I have it clipped to my shirt, and it is a bit lower down because I have quite a loose shirt on. If you have a tighter fitted, maybe stronger shirt, it's going to fix better. But if you have like sportswear like I've got on, it may sag a bit just because it's light, but obviously it's only a t-shirt. It doesn't have much support, so it's going to sag a little bit. But this is what it looks like on, and this is the mic test. And now this is just an outside test. As you can see, it's not very windy, but I just wanted to show you what it's like outside. There's a bit of background noise from cars, but this, I believe, has noise cancelling, so it kind of solos your voice out, but this is what it sounds like outside. And just another thing before I wrap up the video, these have a super long range. I think you can go about 200 meters, these will go, which is honestly insane for the size of this. I doubt you'll ever need to do a 200-meter recording, but if you do, be assured this will pick up your voice. And I just think it's really cool how you can go so far away and have completely crisp audio. These things definitely pack a lot of power and technology for the price. I got this for £45. You can upgrade it for about 80, and you can get, these are very good. And honestly, for any upcoming content creator, I would really recommend getting one of these. But that basically wraps up the video. If you follow the channel, you're definitely going to see me using these from now on, linked up instantly. No fuss, no hassle to use this. One of the best bits of kit I've got. This is not a sponsored video. I just really think this is a good thing for small creators. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll leave the links to these in the description if you do want to pick one up for yourself.